Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to use NavMesh2D with 2DToolkit. This is something we use in-house and we needed a way for us to be able to paint the colliders onto our scenes using the tile editor for 2DToolkit. I'll just show you how to do it in this video. I'm assuming if you're watching this you already know how to use 2DToolkit and know about the tile maps that come with it. So firstly, what I've done is I've created a sprite collection that just has two sprites, a collider for the floor and one for the walls. This is just visual. They don't serve anything other than, letting you see what you're doing. Now in our level, I've created a tile map. Okay, it's an empty tile map and it's ready to be painted. What we do is we paint our walls and our wall and floor colliders onto our scene, and we'll just define where the walls are using the red C tile. Okay, it's gonna take a little while. And wherever the floors are, we define with the green floor tile. Okay. Now, 2DToolkit has a feature where you can replace tiles with prefabs instead, and that's what we're going to do to define where our colliders go. Okay. 2DToolkit can generate colliders for your tile set, but those colliders are only edge colliders, and we can't use edge colliders to generate a nav mesh. We need solid box colliders. With edge colliders you can't really tell which side is in and which side's out. They're nice and efficient for platformer games, but we don't have enough data with edge colliders to generate a proper nav mesh. Okay, so this is almost done. Let's get this last part. Okay, now in the data section you can attach the prefab that you'd like to spawn in place of each of the tiles in here. So for C and F we're going to attach a prefab that contains our wall and floor collider. Okay, in my case what these are is it's just a box that has a square collider that's the same size of our tiles. Okay, this one's the floor. I like to leave the collider inactive. This will still register in NavMesh2D. I just don't like the collisions registering as the play flies through the boxes, so I just like to tick it off. Our wall it's the same thing, except it's on the obstruction layer, and the floor is on the walkable layer. Okay, I'll just get rid of these. Now what we do is we just attach the wall prefab to the collision tile and the floor prefab to the floor tile. Okay, hit commit, and now 2DToolkit will actually instantiate all your colliders for you, okay, in place of all the tiles. And now we're ready to actually generate the mesh itself. So we'll open up the NavMesh2D. Let's dock it over here, and we'll specify the proper layers for the walls and the floors. Once you've done that, you hit bake, and there you have it. It generates your nav mesh for you, and the walls are already in place for you as well, the collision. So if in our case the spaceships that fly around in my game will be colliding with the walls appropriately, but at the same time we can navigate the level itself. Yeah, we can actually test the path again. You can use a path tester to see how the path will look in the game, and everything looks good. So I hope that helps for those using 2DToolkit. And yeah, enjoy.